Picture this: a high pass in the northern area, the road curving away, and a view that makes you forget the miles. We're parked, engine ticking, and one of the team sits down and suddenly looks very pale and short of breath. I remember thinking, hold on, what just happened? That moment is why I always say altitude surprises the best of us.
Right. I felt the warmth drop out of me. My hands went clumsy and I kept wanting to lie down. One minute you're laughing at the view, the next it's all focus and quick decisions. We learned the hard way that the mountains give warnings if you listen.
In the next 5 minutes, we'll leave you with simple things: how to notice the early signs, quick prevention steps you can use on a drive or a camp night, and the strict rule for when to descend. No jargon, just a few clear actions you can keep on your phone.
Good. First, the basics. Altitude sickness is the body's reaction to thinner air. Your lungs take in less oxygen, your heart and brain notice, and those small annoyances can grow fast. It's honest physics, not drama.
A useful rough guide. Risk starts to climb above about 500 meters. That's where many drivers and campers first begin to see symptoms. It's a rough figure. Check with your doctor for personal advice, but it helps you plan a slower ascent.
And the signs you should remember, simple and quick to spot. Headache that won't shift, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, odd sleep patterns and loss of coordination. If someone is suddenly clumsy or confused, that's a red flag.
Exactly. And a small thing like waking gasping at night matters. If someone says, I don't feel right, don't shrug it off. Trust that voice. Even young, fit people can be caught out on a quick drive up a pass.
Who's at higher risk? People who go up too fast, anyone with recent chest infections, and those with heart or lung issues. But, like you said, fit folks too. I saw it on a short run-up to Kunjarab last season.
Prevention is shockingly ordinary. Pace your ascent, plan rest stops, drink regularly, small sips, and eat light, energy-rich food. If you can, spend at least one night at an intermediate altitude before climbing higher. It's a simple buffer that works.
I actually disagree a bit on one point. Medication. People treat a pill as permission to race up the road. No, medication like acetazolamide can help in some plans, but it isn't a license to ignore pacing. Trust me, pills are support, not a free pass.
Fair point, and I should be clearer. If you're considering medication, speak to a doctor before travel. Think of drugs as a backup, not your primary strategy. Pacing, hydration, and sensible sleeping altitude come first. On the road, if someone starts to look off, stop. Park safely, get them fresh air, sit them down, and avoid any more exertion. Small sips of water help. Don't force big gulps. If you have a pulse oximeter, a rough guide is that readings under about 90% are worrying and should push you to descend. Check with a clinician for personal thresholds. But above all, trust how the person looks and acts.
If you've got oxygen, use it to stabilize while you plan next steps. If not, rest and reassess. Keep them talking. Ask them to touch their nose. Walk a few steps. Simple checks that tell you a lot. And if they get confused or their walking is off, don't wait. Descend.
Let me coach a tiny breathing drill you can use in the car. Breathe in calmly for 4 seconds. Hold nothing, then breathe out slowly for 6. Try it now if you are listening. It steadies the breathing and calms the heart rate. It's not a cure, but it buys time while you make the right call.
Slower breathing really helps. I remember doing it while we waited for the engine to cool, and it calmed the group down enough to talk about the next move.
Now I want to be firm. Descending is non-negotiable for serious symptoms. Vomiting, confusion, inability to walk, start going down straight away. Even a few hundred meters can change things. Call local emergency services if they are available and get to medical care if symptoms don't improve quickly. The view can wait.
I know people hate abandoning a plan, but safety first, always. For campsites, choose lower ground if you can, avoid exposed ridge lines for sleeping, and keep the vehicle ready with extra fuel and a charged phone. Simple kit: water, snacks, spare layers, a basic first aid kit, and a printed map in case your phone loses signal.
Quick checklist you can screenshot. Pace your ascent, hydrate with small sips, rest and avoid heavy exertion on day one, watch for headache, nausea, dizziness, or odd sleep. Act, stop, rest, and descend if red flags appear. Save it, share it with your group, and pin the checklist to your lock screen before you leave.
Add one human step. Tell someone your plan and set check-in times. If your group splits across trails or cars, agree a time to check in. Those small precautions stop a small problem turning into an emergency. Little things matter.
Before we finish, a plain safety note. This episode is a short practical primer, not a substitute for medical advice. Consult a doctor before high altitude travel if you have health conditions, and seek urgent professional help for severe symptoms. Keep that in mind when you plan. If you'd like the printable checklist, local clinic suggestions for major northern towns, and route safety maps, visit our website and download them. The checklist is formatted for your phone's lock screen. And if this helped, subscribe to Travel Dairy for more short practical guides from the north. Alright, keep those wise steps and safe travels, Ahan.
Subscribe, share with a travel buddy, and send us a careful mountain story. We love the safe ones. We'll read a few on the site. Safe travels, everyone.